Born and raised on the south side of Chicago, he overcame a lot of adversities throughout his childhood to become the man he is today. He hasn't always had all the many amenities as one would wish for, but he always made the best out of the worst situation. I chose Malik Yusuf for this project because he has a lot of growth from the past to the future to the present. He has a vast story that could take you on many ups and downs that will get you the story and the credibility that you will need. He has a vast knowledge through his poetry, his acting, and television careers. He has made many influence in the music as far as being affiliated with a numerous amount of different A-list clients and talent. Kanye West to The Roots to Common, just to name a few. His spoken word artistry has been used by many promotional campaigns, from ASCAP to Sprite, Coca-Cola, General Motors, Chrysler, and a few other major brands. The venue and location I chose was House of Blues at the Sunset Strip in West Hollywood, California. I chose this venue because, for the simple reason, it has a lot of room for growth. We're going to start a tour off there and tour the rest of the House of Blues locations throughout the U.S. So this is just the starting point of a 13-show tour. Also, previous to starting the tour, we're also going to do a few advertising. And the means of advertising we're going to use is print by media, social media, which is Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Anything you can think of is pretty much in social network realm. Also, we're going to do radio spots for 5-minute spins to get the message out there about the tour. Also going to do a couple of guerrilla marketing campaigns just to kind of flood the market in different cities and states where we're going to actually be going to tour. And also we're going to do direct marketing to a certain fan base. This is the House of Blues event schedule for the show. It's a breakdown of everything that we'll have to get accomplished prior to the show, all the show times when people come in, the rehearsals, the breakdown, the costumes, makeup, and so forth. This would be a good guide to follow step by step so everyone's on the same page. This is the House of Blues tour income statement, which reveals the revenue, cost of goods sold, expenses, the bottom line items, and also the net income for the show throughout the 13 cities. The show writer consists of several different pages. It breaks down how the room should be set up, how many rooms, the food that he requires, and any other additional things that he would like to have upon the beginning of the show. I use Ja Rule's writer because it's very similar to the one that he requires. And any other questions, everything has to get signed off per page so that we know that promoter is on the same page that we're on and nothing is getting overlooked. I came up with 4 different risk analyses that we have to analyze for the tour. The first one was the crowd safety problem in front of the stage. In case a few fans feel like they want to rush the stage or get on the stage, we have security guards there to mitigate that problem. Also, the security guards are there in case of any conflict or altercation happens within the crowd. They can also deter that and keep the show going without any hiccups. Another thing I considered was the overflow of people. If a few can't get in, we're willing to refund tickets so they can come to a different show in a different state. Possibly use the same money that they gave for the ticket to send them a DVD. Also, if the performer don't end up showing up for the event, we're also prepared to give them a full refund and also possibly tickets to the next future show in a different state. In conclusion, the lesson I have learned from this project. There are many things that goes into creating a nice concert or tour rather, so it can go off without a hitch. Some of the things you have to keep in mind was keeping the artists on the same page as promoters and as those who's marketing the actual tour. Little things that you have to keep in mind as far as gas, hotel stays, and accommodations for the band if you have one, the drivers, everyone who's on the same team to accomplish the same goal. Another thing is prior to each show, you will need to contact the club promoter or House of Blues vendors to make sure everything is already according to plan. Nothing is there to hinder the show from going on or being expressed.